Hello everybody, today I'm making mincemeat and cranberry crumble slice, which is a easy alternative to a mince pie, which sometimes people find is a little bit heavy. So for your ingredients you need 400 grams of self-raising flour, which I split into two bowls because you need 200 grams for the top and 200 grams for the bottom. You need 200 grams of vegan butter. I'm using stork, it's a good one for baking. You need 125 grams in one bowl to go with the base, which I've cubed up, and then 75 grams to go with the top, which also I've cubed up. You then need 1 tablespoon of custard powder. Make sure it's a vegan version, not a ready-made custard that you just add water to, because it will have milk in it. 50 grams of sugar, 50 grams of oats, just normal porridge oats, and then I've got a jar of mincemeat. Make sure that it's a vegan one because some have meat version suet in them. This one's got vegetable suet in it, so it's absolutely fine. Please check the label. And 50 grams of cranberries. Okay, so first of all we're going to make the base. So we're going to take 200 grams of flour and tip it into a bowl. We're then going to take our 125 grams of butter and we're going to pop that in the bowl as well. And we're then going to rub it together into a form of breadcrumb. Keep going, mixing it all together like this, rubbing it between your fingers so that you get a breadcrumby mixture with no lumps of butter in it and the flour's all mixed in. So once you've got it like that, then we're going to put our tablespoon of custard powder in, and we're just going to mix that in. It just gives it a little bit of a flavour, as we're not going to put sugar in the base. Okay, next we're going to take a baking tray. I'm taking a roasting tin because it is slightly deeper, and I've lined it with baking paper, and I've let the baking paper go up the side so when you're finished you've got something you can just lift out. I put a little bit of fat in the bottom, of butter in the bottom, so that the paper sticks to the bottom of the tin. My tin is 14 inches that way and 10 inches that way, but you can use whatever tin you like. So we're going to take our breadcrumb mixture and we're going to pop it in the bottom of the tin. We're then going to push it down with our fingers, pushing it out to the edge. So it is quite crumbly, but you just push it down till you've got a fairly firm base. It doesn't have to be completely firm, but just fairly firm. We're then going to take our mincemeat and we're going to spoon this over the top of your base. Just be careful when you're pushing it around, because you will find the base will crumble quite easily. So once you've spread it over the bottom, we're then going to take our cranberries and we're going to sprinkle our cranberries over the top. And then we're going to just set that to one side because we're now going to make the topping. So we're going to take our other 200 grams of flour that we've got, and we're going to pop it in a bowl. We're now going to take our 75 grams of butter and we're going to pop that in the bowl, and we're going to do exactly what we did last time. We're going to rub it together with our fingers to form a breadcrumbs. Now this will form a finer sort of breadcrumb because you've got less fat, more flour. So once you've got it into a breadcrumby sort of state, we're then going to add the 50 grams of sugar and also the 50 grams of oats. And then we're going to mix it in so that you've got a nice crumbly mixture. Then we're going to take our base with our mincemeat and our cranberries on, and we're literally just going to tip this over the top, spreading it out because we're not patting this one down. And just take a spoon and just push it so that it covers all your mincemeat up. I say we're not pushing this one down because we want this one to be a crumbly topping. So once you've pushed all your topping out and it's all nice and level, please don't pat it down. We're going to pop this in the oven on gas mark 5, 190 degrees Celsius for 35 minutes. So once you've cooked it and you brought it out the oven, you'll see it's a nice golden brown on the top. Leave it for 10-15 minutes in your tray to cool off slightly, and then you'll just be able to lift it out by just lifting hold of your paper and lift it across onto a tray. And then we'll just cut it up. You can cut it up into whatever size pieces you want. I normally cut it straight down the middle and then cut it in half and then do it into 3. So it's nice size pieces. You will see it will crumble up a bit, but that's the whole idea of it. It is a minced slice crumble. So there are literally now many things you can do with this. I'm going to serve it with ice cream because that's one of my favourites, and I'm serving it warm. You could serve it with cream, you could serve it with custard, or you could just eat it cold, traditionally cold, as you would a mince pie. I've just put a little bit of icing sugar over the top. So there we have mincemeat cranberry crumble slice, served warm with ice cream. Happy Christmas. Enjoy.